So Gemini Nano Banana is now in Google Photos, which means you can use this app to change something on your photos. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can actually use that feature on Google Photos, and perhaps a few things that you need to know when you are working or trying to change something on your photo using this app from Google. And by the way, right now, the feature to modify a picture using Nano Banana in Google Photos is only available on the mobile version. So you cannot use the web or desktop version. You have to open the Android or perhaps iOS version of the platform. Here, I'm going to just launch the mobile app versions of Google Photos. I have Android phone, and I'm going to open the picture that I want to modify. And I think it is worth mentioning that right now, this feature is not yet available in every country on earth. I think it is only available in USA, Canada, and India, I believe. So if you don't live in any of these countries, perhaps you can use a VPN service, or perhaps you can wait for maybe a few more weeks or months until Google eventually release this product into your region. Anyway, I'm going to click edit. And there are three different options or methods to select the object that you want to modify. You can just tap, circle, or browse, and I do personally prefer using the circle method because that's a lot more accurate. So let me just circle the banana, because here my goal is I want to change the color from green into yellow. So there are some recommendations. I can add portrait blur, erase, or remove the object, but here we are going to focus on the reimagine feature, which is basically similar when you're working on Google's Gemini to modify a picture. Just provide a picture and then provide the instruction about a thing that AI must change from the picture. So here I want AI to change the color to yellow. Let's send a message and just wait. So it will generate, I believe, up to 4 different variations of that picture. Now, the duration here will really depends on your network speed and also how complex the editing really is. And there you go. So we have this picture, which usually the first variation is the best or the closest or faithful to the actual picture. And as you can see here, on the last picture, I have no idea why, but it looks very, very different. It's not even close. Perhaps it's not even an actual or real picture. I don't know why, but I think they are applying different models or different level or stages in Gemini Nano Banana, because there could be some versions that are much lower rated, but somehow they add that for maybe people want to get a very different variation, they can still get an option. But honestly, this doesn't look great, so I prefer using the first iteration. Now you can click this check mark button, and after that you can save that picture as a new image file. So the original is still there. Don't worry, you're not going to lose the actual or the original photo. It is still there. Just tap the save as copy button and you'll get another variation that was modified by Gemini Nano Banana. Now here, there are some situations where it cannot modify your own photo. So here I have this picture and I want to change the expression of this person from looking down to looking at the camera, but you'll see there is going to be a problem when I'm working on this picture. So I'm going to select reimagine again. Just wait for it to be processed. So the photos are fine. It's not a celebrity. It's not, somebody wearing something that could be deemed as inappropriate. It is just a normal photo, but you'll see it might be flagged by the system. Please change the expression, or you know what, make her look at the camera and smiling. It's a simple prompt. In fact, I have done something like this on Gemini, the official Gemini app and website, and it does work. But on Google Photos, I think the policy is much more restricted. So sometimes you cannot edit the photo at all, even though it could be your own photo and there's nothing wrong with that, but it could be flagged by the system and therefore it is being rejected, and you cannot use the editing feature in Google Photos to edit the picture. So that's one important thing to know when you are working on working with Google Photos. So yeah, that's basically how you can utilize Google Photos to modify your pictures with just simple plain English. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.